What is going on, everybody? My name is Tiana G, aka T. I'm a Los Angeles-based chef, and I'm so excited today because I'm gonna be cooking a recipe from this amazing cookbook, The Rise, by my mentor, Marcus Samuelssons. Okay, let's get into the cover first of all. Like, just so swagged up. Like, this is just the dopest. Let's get into the spine because we love a good color scheme, right? We love a good color scheme. And then the back, I was so excited to see this. Actually, this is a photo of myself, Almira, Tiff, and Chef Jay from Red Rooster back in Harlem, back pre-pandemic, obviously. But it made me a little emotional, I'm not gonna lie. But let's get into what's actually inside the book, which is amazing. 150 recipes, all in honor of Black creatives in the food industry. One of those people being myself, which is the recipe that we're gonna be doing today. And you see my name there. I just have to show off really quickly. Just gotta show off. Love that girl. Anyways, the recipe is clearly in the book. I'm gonna link you guys down below in the deets where you guys can purchase this book. But before we get started, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let's get into it. And obviously I had to get my little cool tablecloth out for Chef. But this is the, I'm just gonna show you guys a quick peek of the ingredients that we're gonna be using today. Like I said, the recipe is gonna be in this book. Make sure you guys tap in and purchase it. I'm gonna send you guys the link. It's gonna be in the details. Make sure you guys get into it. So we're gonna start off by just peeling our shrimp. I'm gonna save the peels, obviously, because that's where we're gonna get all of that beautiful shellfish flavor. We're gonna add this into the broth. So I'm removing the shell, and then I am going to pop the shells just straight into my pot where I'm gonna be cooking this down. So yeah, nothing interesting. If you could get the shrimp with the head on, I definitely would recommend that. So I like to I'm gonna clean the shrimp. I go straight down the spine like this, all the way down, and then I open it up, check to see if there's any bile in there. If there is, I just give it like a rinse into some cool water and remove it, because it's just easier, so it's not making a mess all over your place. You don't have to keep rinsing your hands off and stuff like that. So you just dunk it in there, clean it out, and then place it back with the other clean ones. So I'm just gonna repeat this, and then once all of these are clean, I'm gonna pop it in the fridge until I'm ready to use it. Now that the cutting board and the shrimp are clean, I am just going to get into the veggies. I'm gonna just cut the top and bottom off of the onion, split it in half, and then I'm going to, with the peel, because this is going to be a part of the stock, which I don't mind. You could definitely peel if you must, but I'm just going to cut that up just like that, because this is all going to get strained out in the end anyway, so no biggie. No biggie. I usually normally always keep my onion peels when I make stock anyways. Okay, so next I am going to just peel the carrots. It's probably better if I do it this way. Carrot peels are going into the trash can, or the compost if you must. And I am not gonna go too crazy with this. I'm just going to cut them down just a little bit. Oh, we are. And then I'm gonna push this aside. I'm gonna get into some garlic. The garlic, I'm just gonna smash it, remove the peel, and that's gonna just be perfect, that just like that. Like I said, we're just flavoring the stock, so we don't really need to like get too crazy with the knife skills right now. Just gonna be flavoring our beautiful broth. I'm so excited to taste this. Actually, I'm really just like, it's my first time making this actually, guys, just in case. So it's my first time, your first time, all of our first times. So we got some garlic peeled and smashed. Love that. I'm gonna take our ginger root, taking my gingy, and then I'm just gonna peel it. You can peel it with a spoon. That's better for you. Whatever floats your boat. I just have this peeler in my hand, so might as well just continue. Then I'm going to slice the ginger. Anyways, so I'm showing you guys the peels inside the pot. Now that the main flavorings are ready to go, I'm going to add our chicken straight into the pot as well. And then I'm going to cover our beautiful chicken here with the aromatics that we just got into. And just like that, just like that. And then I'm gonna move over to our stove. So I'm gonna show you guys what else we're gonna be adding into our pot. I'm gonna be adding some miso. I'm gonna add some salt. Add some bay leaf. Add some star anise. Then I'm gonna pour our water into our pot over the chicken, making a mess everywhere because that's how I do things. You didn't know? No, look, the lighting is a little bit weird. Then I'm gonna add our white wine into this. I'm gonna make sure our chicken is fully submerged into this. Oops, wrong one. Haha. Bring it into a simmer. So now that our stock broth is coming up into a boil, I'm gonna focus on getting all the other veggies and accoutrement ready for our amazing soup that I'm so excited to eat. So I'm just taking this rob here and I am cutting the bottom of the stem off. And then I'm gonna just make sure that any pieces that are too large, that'll probably take a lot longer to cook, I'm just gonna cut them in half. So they're all around the same size. And so like this guy, you see this piece of green is definitely gonna cook a lot faster than this green, if you can see. Now that our greens are ready, I'm just going to run through with my knife. So I'm just going to, nothing like major here. I just wanna like make them nice and small. It's not like huge pieces in there. So that's that. Next, I'm gonna be cutting our scallions. Cut the bottoms off of the scallion. Cut the whites separately from the tops. I'm gonna separate any tops that have conjoined twins. And then I am going to remove the tops as well. And I'm gonna be using this and saving this up for garnish. So I'm just gonna be cutting it at a nice bias here. So there we are. Nice bias scallion. Those are actually quite large. And then honestly with the whites, I know this is gonna look kind of weird since it's different, but I'm just gonna slice the whites like this. A little variation in there. A little variation never hurt nobody. So now that the liquid is coming into a little bit of a simmer, I'm gonna turn the heat down actually, and then I'm gonna pop a lid over this. And I'm gonna cook this until the chicken is cooked all the way through, and we're gonna see this in a little while. So now it smells incredible in here. This looks amazing so far. Like I said, it smells great. Still working on that. So I am gonna start soaking my rice noodles in some cold water because now is about that time. I'm just gonna take my rice noodles. I love the thin rice noodles like this. This is the kind that I grew up eating for my pancit and stuff like that. This is the kind that my Lola always used for pancit. So I'm gonna use this and I'll soak these in some cold water. Obviously this is not the full amount of rice noodles for that batch of stock and broth. It's just that I don't want to cook my rice noodles. I'm only going to be eating a little bit today, so I'm only cooking what I'm going to be eating. I just removed the chicken from the stock and it literally just fell right apart. So I took the portion that I was going to be using, which is the legs and the thigh meat, and I have them here. For a second, I am going to remove them from the bones, but I'm going to focus back on this stock. So right now I am going to strain all of this stock. So now that the chicken is out of here, the veggies are drained and everything like that, I'm gonna add our Rob into the mix. I'm just gonna let that cook down. While this is going, I'm gonna get a pot ready for our 4-minute egg. So in this pot here, I have some water and I'm just gonna drop our eggs in there. And literally, you cook it for 4 minutes. I like to add salt into my boiled eggs, so that's just me. So now is a good time for me to add our tamarind paste and our bagoong, which is also known as fermented shrimp paste. I like to use the pink one. That's the kind that I use for pinakbet, or my Lola uses for pinakbet, so I like that. I'm just gonna give this a mix and then we're gonna add our shrimp. So now that the 4-minute eggs are done, I'm gonna add our shrimp and poach these beautiful shrimp inside this amazing tasty broth. All right, y'all, so I got some noodles under there. I got the greens, I got the shrimp, the chicken. I have a 4-minute egg that I rushed to peel. Oops, because I'm hungry, don't judge me. My bad. Finally. It's the broth. It's the broth for me. Honestly, like, I noticed that in Philippine tradition, we love to boil our chicken. So I love that this chicken was boiled. And I love the fermented shrimp paste. And that tamarind is just coming through really nicely. This is really good. Got a 4-minute egg in here with some chicken. I'm gonna take that bite now. Wow. Let me eat this piece of shrimp. This soup came right on time because LA is now going into sweater weather season. So it's right on time for that, but the most important thing is that the Rise is here. Click the link down below in my deets to purchase this book so you guys can get into some more amazing recipes. I can't wait to try everything because I'm definitely gonna run through this book. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And until next time, peace, love, and blessings.